I know I just made a potato recipe, mashed potatoes, I know, with the cheese and the ham, but what was I going to do with the rest of the potatoes? I cooked them up. Potato wedges, Parmesan cheese, little parsley. Hey, I know you're going to love it. Look at this. Does that not look delicious or what? You got to try it. Hey, this is Shrashira. That's the best elevator music I ever heard. Okay, the first thing you want to do is wash our potatoes. You give them a good scrub down. Get the dirt off them. Because we're going to be leaving the skins on. Okay, keep the skins on. And you don't have to use a brush, you can use your hands. But I just got this nice little vegetable brush. Alright, so for this recipe, we're going to need our potatoes, okay? We're going to need some black pepper, some parsley flakes, some olive oil, some salt, and Parmesan cheese. You can use the powdered stuff like I'm doing here, or you can use the fresh stuff. It's completely up to you. So these potatoes, we're going to cut them up into wedges. They've already been washed. You want to try to get, cut in half, and then cut that half into 3 wedges. If you can get it cut into 3 wedges. Right? So see this? See? 3 wedges. Okay, throw it back in there. This got cut up into 3 wedges. There we go. Easy peasy. And don't worry if your potatoes are different sizes, your wedges, because the potatoes themselves are different sizes. So, they're not going to be exact. So let's keep that in mind. Don't freak out about it. Just keep it moving. Alright, now we're going to turn the oven on, and once this starts to boil, we're going to let it boil for 3 to 4 minutes, okay, and then we're going to strain it. Okay, so while we're waiting on the potatoes to start boiling, we're going to add about a half a cup of olive oil to this bowl. And this is just the start. You may have to add more later. I'm going to add about half a cup of the Parmesan cheese. Okay. About a teaspoon of salt. You don't need that much salt because the cheese has a lot of salt content to it. About a teaspoon of your black pepper. Alright. And now about a tablespoon of your parsley flake. And now let's get this all mixed up. I find that using a fork is the best tool for mixing this up. And then we'll look at this and see if we need more olive oil. If it's too thick, we'll add more olive oil. If you like the consistency, then we'll leave it there as is. See, get this all nicely mixed up. And I think I will add more olive oil. About another quarter of a cup. Yeah, there we go. And this is what we're going to be basting the potatoes with in the oven. Now, you can add other things in here. You can add, if you wanted to, you can add garlic. You can add your paprika, granulated onion, onion powder, garlic powder. The choices are limitless. Whatever tastes good to you, but my girls, they love this. A couple other family members, they rave about it too, so I just keep doing this. And while we're waiting, let me just throw a couple tips in here for you. When you cut your potatoes up and you put them in a bowl and they turn all brown, you put them in some water, they turn brown. If you want them to stay that vibrant white, put some citrus in there. Some lemon juice. A couple tablespoons of lemon juice. It's not going to make it taste like lemons, but what it will do is stop it from turning brown. It'll stop the oxidation going. So you won't have disgusting looking potatoes. If you have your mashed potatoes, they won't look all gray or all jacked up. Just use some citrus, a little lemon juice. It goes a long way in keeping it bright and white. I don't see if you can tell. It might be hard for you to see. See little bubbles starting to come up. At this point, start your timer, 3 to 4 minutes. We're not making mashed potatoes. We're just parboiling. So right now, 3 to 4 minutes, then we're going to strain it. Now, I've drained the potatoes. So now they're sitting there basically drying for the most part. I want all that steam to come off of them, so I'll be able to hold them. And while they're resting, and they'll sit there for about a good 5 minutes, maybe 10, I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And then we'll start putting these things onto either a roasting pan or, a baking sheet. Whatever you have, that will work, right? And then we'll start to cook them. Okay, now let's add the potatoes to our pan. If you need more than one pan, by all means, grab another one. I'm just going to sit them with the skin side down. Now I'll need another pan. That's fine. Now you're going to take your basting liquid and baste it. If you don't have a basting brush, you can use a spoon, but I would recommend using a basting brush. Just get it on there real good. The oil, the cheese, the salt, pepper, and the parsley. And don't worry if you miss some, because you're going to be basting it again, you see. And if you have to make more basting liquid, you know how to do it. Okay, make sure every piece gets some. Alright, now this is going to go into the oven, and it's going to be cooking in the oven for a total of about an hour. But what we're going to do is every 15 minutes, we're going to baste it again. Alright, let's work on that other pan. Alright, we have a smaller guy here. Again, skin side down. I see there's a lot of potatoes we're working with today, so yeah, I'll need to make some more basting liquid. Alright, so I've made more basting solution, or basting oil if you want to call it that. Now, you don't have to make more, because what I put on there and what you're going to be putting on there is more than enough. Just that, the peanut gallery, they like it to be a little extra cheesy, and I made a little extra potatoes this time. But yeah, you could totally do it one time, put it in the oven, let it go for that hour. But I know them, so I'm going to be basting every 15 minutes. Alright, it's been 15 minutes. We're going to basting. Alright. We're basting with the cheese and the oil. And you can go faster this time because it already has a decent coat from the first time. So you don't have to be as perfect on the other bastings. You just need to make sure you get it on there. So then this could cook onto it and crispen up. Okay, let's put this guy back in and we'll grab the other one. And what's going to happen is, as you're basting this, it's going to crispen up. The outside is going to have a nice little snap to it, where the inside will be soft. And that's what you want. Kids love this stuff. For that matter, a lot of adults love it too. All right. Let's get these back in for another 15 minutes. All right, spend 15 more minutes, get some more basting. Now you can use some of the oil that's on the bottom of the pan too to baste with as well. All right, let's put this one back, grab the other one. Okay, I'm looking at these. And we don't need any more basting on this. You know, we can just let it ride through. Well, maybe we'll do one more. Just using the oil that's in the pan. There we go. Put this back. Another 15 minutes. All right, this is the last baste. And then we'll let it cook through for color. Yep, just use some of the oil to the bottom of the pan. It has all the goodness in it. Yep, starting to crispen up nicely. But we want it to have some color. We need to have more color. We just don't want it to be crispy. We want it to look nice too. Okay, this goes back in. Let's get the other one. All right, let's get this guy all basted up. Yep, starting to get some nice color on these. That's what we want. Crisp in color. I mean, they're not going to be as crunchy as a French fry, but they'll be pretty close. All right, let's get this guy back in. Another 15. All right, let's see what we're looking at. Yeah, that doesn't look bad at all, does it? I'm going to give it another 5 minutes. Let's check the next one. I like this color. And this one's looking nice too. Give it the old fork test. See if it's crispy. Yeah. Just need a little more color on it. Give it another 5. Okay, they should be good to go now. Let's go ahead and get these pulled. Here's one, looking quite nice. Nice color. You know it's crispy. Get the other one out. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Color's good. They're crispy. Oh yeah. Woo! Let's plate these bad boys up. It's a simple, easy recipe. If you like it, definitely give it a shot. I know you're going to enjoy it. This is Shrashira, and I am out. Make sure you like, comment, and share this. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. The little notification bell helps a lot. And okay, now, with that being said, I'm out.